Hi artists! How are you today? It's me, Heather, with Duncan House Creative. Today we are going to do this wonderful, beautiful, amazing pop art inspired by the artist Romero Britto. I cannot wait to share it with you today. Before we get started, let's go over our supplies. Okay, you're not going to need a lot. You're going to need some white paper, okay? You are going to need some oil pastels. Ta-da! And you are going to need a pencil. I suggest using a pencil to start with. Grab a pencil, okay? All right, this is going to be our inspiration piece. A cat. Romero Britto uses lots of animals like cats and dogs and fish, just very almost childlike images in his art. He was inspired by artists like Matisse and Picasso. He is still alive today. He's from Brazil, but he studied in France. Then he ended up moving to the United States, where he became famous with his pop art. We're going to draw his famous cat here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. First, let me go over the steps that we're going to take. We're going to draw our piece with a pencil, and then we're going to fill in our spaces with oil pastel. And after we are done with that, we are going to do our black oil pastel outline. We want to wait to the very end to add the black, because as we're coloring that in, we would smudge that black, okay? So we're going to wait and do the black at the very end when we are completely finished, and that's the last thing to do. All right, let's get started. All right, we're going to start by drawing this cat. I promise you it is super easy. I'm going to do my art on my paper horizontally. You can choose to do it vertically if you'd like. But in order to start our cat, we're going to draw kind of a sideways U shape, okay? Or C almost, actually. Just a sideways C, because he's going to have a sideways kind of head. And then we're going to draw his ears. So I'm going to come in, and then I'm going to draw a straight line and connect his ears. And ta-da, we have the head of our cat. Now, for his eyes, we're just going to add some little rainbows and some lines in his ears. Add some dimension. For his smile, we're going to add a triangle with one rainbow and another rainbow, and voila, we have most of our cat made. Now I'm going to come here where his ear makes this line in his head. I'm actually going to draw a big kind of rainbow for his body. Do you see that? Come down just a little bit, and I'm going to connect that with a straight line. Now we're going to add his little paws. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 4 little paws. Okay, you can either do the tail on the outside or you can do the tail on the inside. I kind of think it's fun to do the tail on the inside. So I'm going to start over here. This is kind of goofy feeling, but I'm going to start over here and do this and draw almost like a spot on him. And then I'm going to come back here and draw almost like a C. Now you have your eraser on your pencil, so if you need to make some erases, that's okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the great thing about abstract art. It does not have to be perfect. All right, now we're going to add some really fun, funky lines to this, because that is what Romero Britto is known for, are these funky, fun lines. I'm going to add maybe a line here, maybe one coming across here, and then I'm going to come across there, one down here, and maybe one here. Ta-da! One here, and one here. Awesome. And sometimes he even has his lines come into his drawings there. Now I'm going to add some crazy lines into my cat. There, there, and maybe one there. Awesome. Okay, we're done drawing our outline. Now it is time for us to add some color to this cool cat. Now remember, we're not going to add the black to the very end. Romero Britto, he is really known for adding some bold primary colors, and he likes to use polka dots, he likes to use lines, he likes to use some dashes. So I'm even thinking right here, I might wait to paint my cat. I'm gonna do some big, bold, pink polka dots. I'm gonna come in here and add some polka dots to this block. Maybe color my polka dots in a bit. Then I'm going to add some red around these polka dots. Making sure I don't get into my kitty cat. I don't want to get into him. Okay? I like to outline all this so that I know where I'm coloring, and then I'm just going to take my pastel and go in and around all of my work. And all we're going to do is fill in each of these squares with something just a little bit different. Awesome. Okay, now I think I'm going to do one. Romero Britto really liked to use lines, stripes in his stuff. So I'm going to come over here in this one and I'm going to do some stripes. So pick two colors you think you want to do some stripes in. Do those here. Like I said before, guys, I am super fast at coloring in, so just pause the video anytime you need to catch up. And don't be upset with yourself that you're not super fast like I am, okay? It's just a superpower I have. Just kidding. Some of us are good at some things, and guess what? Coloring fast is one thing that I'm good at. Okay, I'm gonna actually, for this next piece over here, I'm just gonna color it in solid. A lot of Romero Britto, his work, it's not all design. Sometimes he has just color blocks, and I'm going to go with that feel here. Just a solid piece of blue. Awesome. There we go. Okay, and then I think, you know what would really go great over here is some orange. So I might do some stripes. I did some stripes this way. I might do some stripes this way, but make them really wide. That's something artists do, is they vary the size of their stuff. So I have big polka dots here. Maybe I'm going to do small polka dots on another part of my work. Okay? Awesome. Let me pick one more color. here. We're almost done with this one. Definitely feeling like my next piece needs to be green. I have a lot of red and orange going on over here. Need to add some green to this too. Okay, I'm gonna add some green up here. And like I said, let's add some smaller polka dots. Put some various sizes of polka dots over there, and then I'm just going to color around them with my green. I love the way oil pastel goes onto the paper. It just feels so smooth and creamy and thick. The texture of it is really super fun, isn't it? Okay, cool. You know, I might even add just a little bit of color around those to make them pop. I don't know that it really helped, but do that. Okay, cool. Oh my goodness. Guys, this little kitty is going to turn out so cute. You know, I might work on my kitty as I move this way. I'm going to color in some of him here. We have a kitty at our house. His name is Nicholas. We named him that because we found him on Christmas Eve. So he's named after Saint Nicholas. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna use some yellow. I haven't used yellow yet. Where else could I use yellow? Maybe up here. And you guys really look at your art and say, okay, what am I missing? I have a lot of cool colors over here. I need a warm color. I don't have any green. I need some green. Okay, we're gonna put this green on his paw. I might even come in here and do some straight lines, or no. Let's see, maybe we'll do some lines this way. I kind of like to go in here with the pink. I might have to move this, I'm sorry. I'll move it back. And remember, we're going back over this with black, so a lot of this will be forgiven with our black lines. Cool. And you know, I think I might do pink for his little paw there. And we need to give him a little pink nose, don't we? Let's give you a pink nosy. Cutie. And I think too, I'm leaning to give him a blue paw here. We're actually going to leave his face white. That's what Romero Britto would do that in a lot of his work. He would maybe leave some of the work blank or white, like some of the spaces, so he didn't necessarily take up the whole canvas with color. He would leave some of it just plain white, so do some of that there. And I think I might even leave her tail white. I didn't do that one in my trial run, but I think I kind of like that. There. Okay, so there's our kitty cat. She or he looks pretty good. Whatever you want your cat to be is fine with me. And then we're going to do these over here. And I'm actually going to flip my cat around so I don't get my hand on the face of my kitty. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this one a lighter orange and fill this in, and then I'm going to put darker orange like sprinkles on her, on the area. That would be pretty. Okay, so this is all good. Now I'm going to take this dark orange and just do like some little lines throughout. Just gotta think of different textures and colors. Awesome. So cute. Okay, I think I might be missing a blue here. I might finish up with a blue here, do something with dark green here. So, oh, you know what I haven't used is this great purple. Actually might do something purpley here. Oh yeah, that's a great purple. Let's just fill this whole thing in purple because it's that beautiful. Awesome. I'm gonna dust that off a bit and then add my blue, and then I am almost done. All we have to do, guys, is add our black. Can you believe it? What a gorgeous piece here. Super fun pop art. Now you can do the same technique with any of Romero Britto's stuff or your own stuff. You could draw a fish, you could draw a tulip. I mean, you can draw whatever you want. And then do the same kind of color blocking we have here. Okay, let's draw our black lines, and I promise when you see it, it's just gonna come together so cool. I'm gonna start with these lines up here. Draw my kitty cat. Just tracing. This tail. Face. This is where our pop art goes pop, and you see how beautiful it is. Draw his little eyes. Ugh, I love his nose. Little cat mouths are so cute. His paws. And there's our cat. Come down here. Our very last line down the side. Okay, I think we're done. I'm looking. Might thicken this line up a little bit. And we are done, guys. Oh, so cool. Look at that. He had some oil pastel on his tail. Okay, today we drew a pop art cat inspired by the artist Brito Romero. I want you to look his stuff up. It's really incredible work. And you know, it looks pretty similar to what we did here. We used different texture or patterns, excuse me, in our work. We did some polka dots, some stripes, some dashes up here. We chose different colors. We outlined our work with black to make it really stand off the page. Yeah, we did some really cool things. I'm proud of you. This took a lot of work. All right, will you please share your work with me? I am so interested in seeing what you did at home. It's so hard for me to be here and not to be with you and see what you're doing. So take a picture, email it to me, post it on Facebook, Instagram, have your parent or someone tag me in it so I can see what you have done at home. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for joining me today. We had so much fun, didn't we, with oil pastels? I cannot wait to join you next time.